What started you in music?
Um, it really came from me just starting to just hum songs in my head. You know what I mean? When I was in elementary, and then it really started off with me just writing little songs and stuff like that. And then I started playing drums in church. Then I started branching off to piano and keyboard and then bass guitar. And I was always, writing songs, but I didn't really take it serious. I took the musician aspect serious, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, let me be a musician, because I felt like everybody and their mom was rapping. But then it kind of came full circle, because now I'm, you know what I'm saying, like now I'm pushing my own music.
So what was the first instrument that you played?
Oh, drums.
Really?
Started off playing drums, yeah. And then it branched off, then it was keyboard, then it was bass guitar, you know what I'm saying?
And what, guitar?
Oh, like lead guitar? Nah. No. I could fake that a little bit, but I ain't gonna tell you I play lead guitar. Nah, true.
You're coming from an instrument background, being a rapper. What made that happen? Why are you into hip hop, or why are you into the rap game?
Yo, like that's just what I grew up listening to. But my pops grew up playing a lot of R&B, a lot of reggae, especially dancehall, and most of the time I was listening to the radio too. So that was just heavy with hip hop and R&B. So those were the genres that I pretty much gravitated towards. But like for the most part, man, when I like put songs together, I got a little influence from a lot of different genres. But hip hop to me just seemed more organic.
So your influence were your father with the reggae, and R&B,
yeah,
and then the radio.
Yeah, and then the radio. Like for real, yo. That's how I used to practice, like OD. Like I used to set up shop. I just set up in my room with the set, and whatever came on the radio, I would just, you know what I mean, just. And then the same thing with piano and keyboard. You know what I mean? Like I remember just like 50 Cent was on the radio. Yo, I remember like dun, bum, bum, bum. Like I still remember This Is How We Do. Like that's an E minor. You know what I'm saying? Bum, 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 bum.
Oh, like, so not you read as well.
Oh yeah. Yo, but I ain't really like in middle school band, I learned how to read rhythms. You know what I'm saying? We had to do drum set, percussion, and all that. But then when I went to college, that's when I learned how to read notation, like piano music. You know what I mean? So for a while, everything, as far as like any pitch instrument, I was doing all that by ear at first. You know what I mean? Then I had a couple people like show me like, oh, this chord is this.
Yeah. What college you go to for that?
I went to LIU, Long Island University. Okay. It used to be called CW Post. Now it's called LIU Post. But it's the same school. I'm a barber during the day. But whenever I get out of there, you know what I'm saying, my main focus is putting together my own music. You know what I mean? So I'm producing, I'm writing songs, I'm coming up with instrumentals, compositions. To go all the way, man.
What's all the way?
To go all the way. Like I want that name, whether it be Khail Brown, which a couple people say that's a staple name, but I want that name to stick. You know what I'm saying? Spend Instrumentals Music, which is my company. I want that to be like known in the music world, like yo, like that musical organization is it. That's where it's at. You know what I mean? So I pretty much want to be a music mogul. You know what I mean?
Okay. So not just about you. You want to incorporate others as well, or?
Of course, yeah. Like, and that's the thing too. Like you can't do this stuff on your own, man. Like I tried that, man. You'll get nowhere, man. You know what I'm saying? You crash and burn, you burn yourself out. But my team is strong. You know what I mean? I like to work with people that specialize in what they do. That's why I'm not gonna tell you I'm a model. You know what I'm saying? Like my professional pics, I get them done by professional photographers. Stu Photo. You know what I'm saying? Louis Nunez, my graphic designer. Louis Nunez. My bad, bro. You know what I mean? Let me think. I'm saying Sky High. Engineer, mixing and mastering, E, but he, how do I put it? He's a different type of producer, man. This guy, it's funny because E isn't a musician, but man, this dude could cook up some stuff that make musicians go like, yo, what chord is that? You know what I mean? But I work with these people, you know what I'm saying? Even Trot Sound. Like me and Trout go way back. So I mean, it's about having that team, man. Yeah. So September, what was that? September, I think it was September 30th, right? It was like a Friday night. I had my album release, yo. I'm gonna be real, yo. Like that was the first show besides, you know, well, that was the first event or anything I really put together, man. It was work, and thank God I had my sponsors with me. You know what I'm saying? A couple people on my team, Rock Solid Training, Alpha Code. You know what I'm saying? Check from Jurassic Park. You know what I mean? Paolo from the Hookup. One of my mentors, and when you see me in all these suits, like this guy, Claver Leonard, he's one of my mentors, man. He really helped me out a lot as far as branding and promoting, and you know, just getting like different looks and stuff like that together. Cause he's the one that pushing me, like, nah, like you ain't gonna be no average rapper, like, you know what I'm saying? He's like, why not be suited and booted with a couple cigars? And I'm like, all right, we could do that. So these people, when you put these ingredients together, it was like a recipe for success. So I can't sit there and take all the credit, you know what I'm saying? And on top of the people that were supporting, they brought other people too. Like by no means was it a perfect show, you feel me? Like, but for that to be our first event, man, like I was proud as all hell. Like I can't tell you enough. Like I was like, yo, this shit real right now. And as far as like people that support me in my music, they really saw like the fruits of my labor. You know what I'm saying? That day, when they came out and saw how everything came together, they was like, oh shit, like you really work. You know what I'm saying? Like you really do this. And I'm like, yeah.
You got a horn section.
Oh yeah, we had the horn section, man. But see, that's like the perks of going to school for this stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because now I got access to dudes that write horn parts, and you know what I'm saying, they got horn sections and string sections if I wanted to. But I mean, like at the end of the day, man, that's what I'm about. You know what I'm saying? You want to give the people a show. And who said it gotta be? I mean, don't get me wrong, like not every gig is gonna be like that. You know what I mean? But you want to give the people a show. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're there for. You can hit me at the Real Khail. That's my Facebook. And now my Instagram and my IG. Oh, sorry, my IG and my Twitter. They're both the same. So it's the_real_Khail, and all the words are spelled like how you think they are, and Khail. So the_real_Khail. That's my IG and Twitter. So yeah, man, I'm there, man. Don't be shy, hit me.
And you just now did this off the top of your head, like today.
Yeah. What time is it now? It's 8. Yeah, I was up at like 4 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Got it done before I headed out at 9, like 9:30. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I pretty much had everything in my head. Just had to get the sounds. You know what I'm saying? Get it from here to there.
Then you just.
Yeah, and then we just tracked drums. You know what I'm saying? We about to do bass, do some keys, and then throw some vocals on there, which ain't complete either. But you know we're gonna get it done. You know what I'm saying? That's how we work.
So this has nothing to do with the album.
Nah. This is something new. This is something new for the fans.
And so this morning you did this before you went to the shop, and then you sent it out. You emailed it, or what did you?
Yeah. I sent it. I sent it out to Plus. You know, I had to make sure everything was in the right place and all that. Now I sent it out to Plus. You know what I'm saying? So that when we got here, everything's already tracked out, and you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Does this happen often?
Yeah, you know, pretty much I know how Spence do it, you know. A lot of times, you know, you just got something and say, put it down, send it to me, and go from there.
Yeah, word.
And this is Plus?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we in Make the Grade studio. A lot of good things happening here. If you want to track live drums or want to record some vocals, expert musicians,
Facts.
you know.
Word.
For those who don't know, I hold a degree in music. Been teaching for several years, so it's pretty much what I do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. We work, man. That's it.
I think it's time to level up. It's all about the cream and the dream, so we gotta get that cheddar, bruh. I think it's time we leveled up. Just give me time and I'll be fine. We only get better, bruh. That long money, we call that etc. Flicking pictures with different bitches, that's you instead of her. Do it for the fans and I do it at my shows. And I gotta do it for that little nigga no one knows. I'm sending paper back to make it, that's how it goes. I gotta do it for the struggles like I fed the zone. See, we on now. And wipe his tears despite your fears, this shit is gone now. Couple years we out of here without the small town. And go and shine cause you divine, your skin is all brown. And they want you to fall down and crawl around. Let them watch like the ops circle all around. Judge a bitch, count your chips cause when it's all down, shit is real, know the deal, but really all clowns. And they don't wanna call now, so motherfuck them all now. What we do, and so we put our fingers to the moon and roll it to the sky and pour a little liquor for my homie that just died and we just leveled up.
You know we gotta level up, it's all about that.
So we put our fingers to the moon and roll it to the sky and pour a little liquor for my homie that just died and we just leveled up. And so we put our fingers to the moon and roll it to the sky and pour a little liquor for my homie that just died and we just leveled up.
Gotta level up, it's all about that.
So we put our fingers to the moon and rollies to the sky and pour a little liquor for my homie that just died of niggas.
Alright, yo, y'all make sure to go cop that album too. It's called King to Be. You know what I'm saying? No fancy spelling, it's called King to Be. By yours truly, Khail. Alright? Khail. So y'all gonna remember that name, yo, watch. Alright? So there you go. Express yourself.